At the Emirates Open Day, there's many factors that will determine if you're gonna be taken or not. But it basically all starts here, with the CV. If your CV looks like crap, to be honest, you might be getting yourself ruled out even before getting a real chance. I often see CVs sent to me that look like they've been written after a night out, drinking and partying. I'll be reviewing a couple of your CVs in this video, so don't make this mistake and follow these rules. Number 1. The profile picture is the first thing that the recruiters might look at. It's basically one of the most important things because Emirates really wants cabin crew that are having an ideal image, and it all starts with a smile. So choose a clear profile picture, avoid choosing pictures that are far away, and most of all, choose a picture that has a bright smile on your face. There's some requirements that are being put black on white. Should I wear a business attire? And it's kind of obvious. Of course, yes. Coming back to the profile picture, even when I suggested to some of you to be using a picture with a smile, you still submit to me a CV with a picture with no smile. If you don't have the brightest smile, then choose the best possible picture that you can feel it represents the best image of you. You want to keep it professional while having some personal touch as well, because it's not only about being professional, but the fact of being a cabin crew in Emirates, it's all about the personality of the crew. It's all about the real emotions and the real connection that you can get when you are on board as a passenger. Basically, Emirates is one of the best airlines, not because of the service only, not because of the aircraft, not because of the food, but mostly for the cabin crew, because they really care about the passengers most of the time, let's say. And that's one of the main reasons why passengers prefer to fly with Emirates over many of the other competitors that on some different areas might even be better than Emirates. But at the end of the day, it's not about the features that the airplane has, but mostly about how the crew make you feel on the flight. There's that saying that goes, you will not remember what I've said, but you will remember how I made you feel. For sure, it has been written differently, but you got my point. Number 2, it's about the length. You don't want to write a poem or an essay that it's 300 pages long. Obviously, I'm exaggerating things, but not even a 4 pages long. Like, that's way too much. You want to keep it to a 1 or maximum 2 pages. But 2 pages already, it's a bit too long. You want to keep it within 1 or 1.5. Recruiters go through hundreds of CVs every week, or maybe every day, actually, I should say. So be assured that they're gonna be scrolling through the CVs at a fast pace that you cannot even imagine. So you want to put all the information that is essential in the most concise way possible so that the recruiters are able to see what you want them to focus on. Ideally, it's one of the reasons why they will accept you. Having a very concise CV, it goes along with how you structure your CV itself. Okay, so the third point is about the organization and design of the CV. You want to have it visually pleasant. If it's a whole block all put together, be assured that there's no chance in heaven that the recruiters will read that. So you want to put it with some lines, with a separation that keeps it very organized and clean so that the recruiters are able to see what are the sections about and where they are supposed to be reading if they want to find a specific information. This goes along with the content itself of the CV. So you want to make sure that you have your skills, your job experiences, your languages as well, and your basic information, alongside the most important reason why Emirates should hire you. Ideally, you're gonna put that on top, but there's different ways to structure your CV according to how you feel that it's the best looking, according to the information that you have. If you don't wanna play around with the structure and organization of the CV, I'm leaving the template that I used for my own CV down in the description. That is linking to my own website, free to download for you. So you can just get that one and obviously put your own information. And now let's actually jump right into the computer. Let's go over the first CV that I've been sent so that we can actually review it. Okay, some of the information obviously have been hidden to not obviously give away some private information, but the first thing that I notice is that this is a big block. I'm never, as a recruiter or as a reviewer now, in the position that I'm in, I didn't read this whole thing. Like, it's too big and it's not appealing. So the first thing that I will do is shorten that one out. Actually, let me point out all the things that I find that could be improved and changed. I really don't appreciate so much, even if it's nothing wrong, but the shape of the profile picture feels like it's a picture of the 90s or the 60s, actually, I would say. So that's what I would be changing. Actually, having a normal picture, I think that would be so much better. Or if you want a better one, a circular one, it's okay. But an oval, I don't know. I mean, it could be just taste wise, but in my opinion, I wouldn't I wouldn't go with the 60s style. Then what I would say is that the skills that there are here, I would have them onto this side. Okay, I wouldn't have them on the left. Here on the left, it's good to be having the contacts and the basic information, like including the name, obviously. Languages, it's okay to have it here, even if I actually have it on this side as well, but it can be good to leave it there. And yeah, so the first thing that I will do, second thing I would say, is to move the skills on this side. In the page, actually, there's more space here. Okay, so just by making this whole summary block more organized, perhaps they're gonna be coming some bullet points out of it, and they will make the page actually stretch a little bit longer and not just end here, which is good to have a shorter length of the CV. But perhaps, we can just be a bit more strategic and actually use this space here, which is just empty space at the moment. Okay, this one here, obviously. So yeah, making the summary actually not only just more organized, but really putting the information that are necessary to be input into the CV. Okay, another thing that I would be keeping a lot in mind and change drastically is not necessarily to change, but this side here, the one of the jobs, it's missing from 2024, so from December 2024 until now, because we are in 2025, at the end of 25. So from December 24 until, October. I'm still in September. October 25th, like it's 10 months. What happened here? You need to be actually writing it down and putting it in and tell them what you have been doing in this period of time. If you have traveled, then by all means you can put traveled, but you need to mention it. If you don't mention it, and if there's gaps in between job 1 and job 2, these are all the things of the same job, but if there's multiple jobs, obviously you want to make sure that all the dates are actually in chronological order, meaning that there's no gaps in between each other. If you have any gap, the recruiters will tell you to actually go there, edit the CV, and then resubmit the new updated CV without any gaps in it. Super important. Let me actually delete some of this stuff. Okay, and another thing that I would be changing as well, related to the picture, not the shape of the picture from here to this one, kind of very bad, but yeah, it's actually a brighter smile. The smile, I would try to have it brighter. This is a very bad face, but yeah, having a brighter smile actually with teeth, it's that little extra detail that can make the recruiters understand that yes, if they even look at the CV, because it's not even given for granted, but the team in Dubai, like whoever is going to be looking at that, because there's going to be someone looking at that, not only AI, then you want to be having a good smile. And if it's even AI, at least by having the teeth, then it's one of those things that can be pointed out, being like full smile, bright smile with teeth, so that's a good presence. That's what we want to have. Hopefully you don't look like this one, because if you look like this, please don't even apply. Now the second one. So obviously details still hidden here as well, but we can see the pattern. Definitely this block is to be removed entirely and to be summarized. Like, this whole thing will never be read. Then the experience, we're missing, no, okay, the date it's here, which is good, 2024, but we need the month as well. Okay, so that's what we need to fix. We need to fix the month. I will put month and year, so April 2024 and June 2024. Okay, and even here, like since 2022, like is it still present, or is since 2022 until April 2024? Okay, we need to specify these things so that there's no misunderstandings. And to be honest, I will move the dates from here onto here at the beginning, actually on this side. Okay, that's what I will do. Then this whole thing, actually, it's a little bit too long as well. I would have these summarized a little bit more, like same as this one. Okay, they're too long and they're not gonna be read. Let's move on to this side here. So contact, very good. I mean, can't go wrong with that. The height, actually, this, I would say this is the first time that I see it, and it can be good. Can be good to put it, especially with the BMI. Sorry, this is with the nationality, but I'm actually referring here. So yeah, nationality, they are good as well. Obviously, BMI, yeah, I would keep it. It's a good extra detail to have. Education, good to have it here. Skills, the same thing. I mean, I would ideally put it here, but it's no like wrong thing to have it here on the left, especially because you having the full page here and it's one page, so that's a good thing, so that you can put the skills here on the side. It seems like somehow a similar template as the other CV. Yeah, actually I would say if not even identical. No, okay, the picture is actually circular, this one, which I really like. So yeah, there's a good few elements that I like. The profile picture is really good. Name, it's here. Yeah, I really like that. That's the height, kilos, weight, and tattoos. And tattoos. I used to be saying those things in order, but yeah, with the BMI as well, that could be good. Actually, adding the tattoos or no tattoos. No tattoos. That could be an extra detail to have. And yeah, all the other things as well, I like them. The main thing that I will need to fix is actually here on the right side of the CV. Okay, you included as well, you can take the template that I have in the description. It's actually editable. You just need to have a software to be editing that one. Either it's Adobe Acrobat or Canva or any other. And I would suggest you to get that one, especially if the CV that you currently have is not very optimized with this. If you just need to change a couple of things, then just use yours. Otherwise, you're just wasting time. But you can find this one here in the description, and it's already very optimized, very visually pleasant with these lines and the dates all in the right place. There's the city, all the appropriate spots. So I would suggest you to get it. It's for free. You can find it in the community crewlaunchpad.com/register if you're not registered yet, otherwise /community. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here. I hope that this video brought you some good values and insights for just getting the first step done and optimize, so that you can go relaxed, at least at first, to the open day, knowing that the CV will not be a problem. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.